All right, I'm Daniel Whittington from Wizard Academy and Whiskey Marketing School. This is Gifted Drams, where people have sent in whiskey that they want us to review on the channel. We call it sponsored content because this is what they hoped would happen. I put it into a hat, I pull it at random, and we figure out what we're going to drink today. And then I review it with no context and no other information other than what we're going to Google together as we try it. I pulled out of the hat Jack Daniel's Sherry Finish. Now, I know this is industry standard, sending out these 375s. So here's what we get. Limited edition Tennessee whiskey finished in Oloroso sherry cask. So this is a sherry cask bourbon from Jack Daniels, or is it bourbon? It's Tennessee whiskey. Ooh. It could be either. Who knows? No, it's Tennessee whiskey. So that just means that they go through the charcoal filtering process that is called the Lincoln County process that is unique to Tennessee. This, I don't have any info other than that they sent it to me. 3 years in Oloroso sherry casks. That's no joke. Well done. Well done, you. We don't know how old the whiskey is, though. Oh, just a release date. Released December 2023. That's how long I've been sitting on this. Selection 12. Anyway, distillery series. Very cool. Okay. I can't remember who sent this to me, so we're going to look that up in a second. Ho, hey there. Jack Daniels. There's always a Jack Daniels nose to Jack Daniels, and it is absolutely there. The sherry has not buried it. It still smells like Jack Daniels. It's got that sort of grassy banana hint of taffy and dry sweetness, dry corn. Like if you mixed candy corn and Laffy Taffy. But as it sits, there is a whole other nose going on there. I wonder if I have in our backup, no, another Jack Daniels bottle. This is our backup vault, by the way. I don't think I've ever talked about that. So this entire section is duplicates of stuff in the vault so that when something goes out, we can replace it from here. And so it's not thorough. It's just anytime we've got something or we've given or we bought it or it was donated and we already had it in there, we put it in here instead so we could refill from it. So no, I don't have any Jack Daniels bottles in here where I would A-B compare. But the nose to me is mostly Jack Daniels, and then after it lingers for a second, which I'm letting it sit now, then you start to see this new kind of sweetness. I almost get cut grass and candied almond. Weird combination, but I think we were talking about, and by we I mean Mike and I who's shooting all of these videos, that we needed a flavor wheel that we could work off of, and I could show you guys, here's how my brain works through the categories of these flavors. I'm not going to do it on this one, but I think we're going to start doing that. I think that's going to be fun, and I hope you kind of follow along. I'm going to try this now. There it is. Wow. That's one of the sweeter. Wow. 45%. Yeah, this drinks with none of the... To me, with Jack Daniels, when you drink straight Jack Daniels, just the, standard black label, there's this sort of like coconutty kind of sweetness to it in the palate, and then it gets really kind of dry and thin in the finish. This one starts with this kernel of that sort of like candied Laffy Taffy note, and then it unrolls in just sugars. So the finish on this is where, to me, the sherry sort of holds on a little bit and like clings to the palate. If you don't like sherry, this is gonna really screw with you. But if you wanted Jack Daniels to be even softer and slightly sweeter, hey, there it is. I don't know what other information I would find about this online. My experience with Jack Daniels is that they don't really, when you go looking for details, you just get more marketing spiel, but no facts, right? But I'm going to look it up anyway, and I'm going to add a little bit of water while I'm doing that, because, you know, maybe not. I'm going to hit record even though I'm looking through my email first. They didn't send me anything. So I didn't get any information on this. It was just, maybe a lot of reviewers may not tell you this, but like, no, I've heard the good ones talk about it. Once you become sort of known on the internet for like I review stuff, you inevitably end up on these lists. And they're lists that only the big brands can afford. None of the small guys can do it. But anytime a brand's doing a big rollout, they just sort of like take this list of reviewers and people and then just without ever telling you, just drop ship you industry samples or test bottles or things like that. And so I regularly get these packages that's like, I didn't request, I didn't know it was coming. I open it, oh, it's Jack Daniels Distillery Silly Sherry. And it's because the promotional company they worked with pinpointed me as someone to send something to. One of the fringe benefits of having a YouTube channel is, you know, you can sometimes get stuff like that. I feel like that's how this came. It's been so long. I've had this bottle now for, probably closing in on a year because it was during the transition of everything and I wasn't sure how I was going to review it. So this is old news now. Daniels Sherry Cask. Oloroso Sherry Cask. There it is. $50 for a 375. Oh, it's now going on the secondary market for $250 and $750. Good God. Oh, that's the single malt. No, that's the bourbon. I should have put bourbon in my search because it's only finding the single malt. Single malt, cask finish, single malt. Okay, Breaking Bourbon. Of course, Breaking Bourbon always has information on the same exact thing. Released December 2023. I haven't had it for a year. I feel like it's been sitting there forever, but evidently it hasn't. Oh, and they have the official press release. Let's look at that. Thank you, Breaking Bourbon. And that's all we know. So, no real additional information. Just like, hey, we put it in Oloroso sherry casks and we like it. That's all it says. Selected by whiskey taster Randall Fanning, who just retired after 50 years with the brand. Jeez. Okay. Let me go back. Who reviewed this one? Let's see. This one was Jordan Moskell. Moskell? I like his. I like how he writes. Pink bubblegum aroma. Yeah, I can see with yeah. Yeah, like a Big League Chew. Absolutely. And then Jordan says maple sugar, white peppercorn, light barrel char. I don't know. Mileage may vary on that one. It does feel, yes. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm not alone in the world. That's it. There's not a lot of information, just like I thought. I'm not alone in the world because what I experienced was, man, I really want this to be rich and deep and beautiful. And instead it's like, oh, it's Jack Daniels, but a little sweeter. And then it's gone. And that's, he was much more verbose. But yeah, that's what you taste. Oh, it's Jack Daniels, but a little sweeter. And, no, oh, it's gone. Ends with a little sweetness and it's gone. Let me try it again. And so, yeah, drinks real easy. The water didn't do anything. Just got softer, maybe a little more grassy on the nose. Anyway, it's okay. If you like Jack Daniels, yeah, this will be a cool variation for you. If you don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other, it's just not going to change your mind and turn you into a Jack Daniels fan. It still hits all the exact brand markers that Jack Daniels is probably shooting for, which is very drinkable, very approachable, very easy, which means they're killing it with brand consistency. But if you're a really want something rich and new, this is not going to do it for you. But it was an interesting journey regardless. Cheers to you. I'm really glad you're here. Oh, what is this we have in here? It's a like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.